you so much for joining. Today we're going to be doing a relaxing evening practice. Nice and slow, using the wall just a little bit, building up a little bit of core engagement, but otherwise nice and chill. In terms of props, if you have a pillow, a couch cushion, a yoga bolster, you'll need that today. We're going to place it towards the back end of our mat and come on down all the way to the floor. So we'll start off in Shavasana, but we're going to put our feet, drape them over this bolster. Let yourself all the way down to the floor. So one of the benefits of having a pillow and your feet elevated is, one, the blood flow is coming up towards your head a little bit, and it allows your back to just really relax. So go ahead and make any adjustments that you need to make. Let your hands fall open, palms facing upwards. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Just let it go. So allow yourself the time to come fully present to the mat. And what does that look like for you? Maybe it means that you quiet the thoughts running around in your mind. Maybe it means you just let go one more inch, whatever that thing is that you're holding on to, that you're tensing towards. Maybe it's relaxing your jawline. Maybe it's allowing your low back to just melt into the mat. Whatever it is, allow yourself to come to the mat, fully present, but soft. Gently bring yourself back into awareness. Maybe roll around your ankles, roll your wrists around. Roll the other way. Inhale your hands up, point your toes, stretch it out. Bring one knee in, bring the other knee in. And if you have a bolster, great. Place your feet on that bolster or a pillow, whatever it is. So we're going to bridge our way up. So take a breath in, exhale, push into your feet, push your hips up. Take a breath in here. Open mouth, exhale. Gently lower back down. We're going to come back up. Take a breath in. Exhale, press into your feet. Push your hips up. Bridge pose. Exhale, lowering back down. And we're going to do that one more time. Take a breath in. Exhale, press into your feet. Push your hips up. And lower all the way back down. Bring your knees up to your chest. A nice squeeze here. Maybe rock side to side, massaging out the low spine. If you want, you can grab onto the outsides of your feet for happy baby. So we're pushing our knees up into our armpits, stretching out the low back. You can rock side to side if you want here. And then bring your knees back into center. Roll them down to the left or the right side. Look the opposite way for easy supine twist. Take a breath in. Inhale your hands up or your knees up. Opposite side. Inhale your knees up through center. We're going right back to the side that we were just on. So it's a little different. Usually we stay in supine twist for a bit. But here we're creating a little more movement. Take a breath in, inhale your knees up through center. Make sure you're engaging your core here. So allow your abs to do the work. Last time, engage your core. Lift the knees up. Lower them down to the other side. Gently. Look the other way. Last time here, engage your core. Lift those knees up through center, down to the last side. Look the other way. Good job. Go ahead and bring those knees up through center. Remove your bolster. And come on up to a tabletop position. From our tabletop position, your wrists are underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips. Take a breath in, engage your core. So tuck the belly button up and in, then gently lower your chest, look up. Exhale, round out your spine, look back towards your thighs. Inhale, come back to neutral spine. Take a breath in. Take open mouth, exhale. Take another breath in. As you exhale, engage the core. Belly button comes up and in. You should feel a little bit of a lengthening of the spine here, right? If you feel your sides, you should feel it really tight, like you have a corset on. Take a breath in, keeping it tight, and then we're gently gonna open our chest up. Your belly will naturally lower just a little, but we're focusing on the chest here. Exhale, round out your spine. Look back towards your thighs. Inhale, coming back to neutral spine. Take a breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale, engage the core. Belly button up and in. Open the chest up. Exhale, round up the spine. Look back. Come back to neutral spine. And sit back down into child's pose. Bring your forehead all the way down to the floor. Your hands up in front. So again, how can you bring yourself to be present here, but in a soft space, right? Sometimes we show up and we're really like hard and get it, and we want to get everything done, and we're there and we're hard, right? And sometimes that's totally necessary. But sometimes we want to show up and just be soft. So show up to your mat, be present here, but be soft. What does that look like? In your body, in your mind, to be present in what you're doing, but with a gentleness, with an airiness, right? Take a breath in, come on up. Align your wrists under your shoulders. We're going to take a breath in. As we exhale, engage the core, belly button up and in. Root down through the left leg comes up behind. Keep it there. Make sure that your hips are facing down. Sometimes we want to do something like this. Shift it down. Imagine you have headlamps on your hips. They're facing down. Push the shoulders away from your ears. Engage that core. Root down through the left hand. Inhale the right hand up. We're here in bird dog. So if your core is engaged and you're pulling your fingertips and you're pointing your toes all the way out, right? What would it look like for you to be here, present, but soft? It's a hard pose, but still. Another breath in here. Exhale, lower your hand down, lower the foot down. Sit back down, child's pose. Coming back up to tabletop position, let's switch sides. Take a breath in, exhale, engage the core. Belly button comes up and in. Maybe feel your sides. Feel that they're nice and firm. You're gonna root down to the left knee, the right foot comes up. Headlamps here, right on your hips. Facing down towards the mat. Inhale the left hand up. Stay here. Press the shoulders away from the ears. Keep lifting up, creating a single straight line. Lower the hand, lower the foot. Sitting back down, child's pose. Breath in. Walk your hands back to your feet. Place your hands on your hips. Come on up. Just like you're in a candlestick kind of, called candlestick pose. You're going to keep your left foot down, the right foot comes up. 90-degree angle. In fact, I'd probably walk it out a little bit more. We're just going to sink down. And come back up. If you want, use your hands too, so inhale your hands up, exhale back, inhale up, exhale back, inhale up, and back, inhale your hands up, and stay here, bring your hands down to heart center, stay here, engage your core here, belly button up and in. So we're really engaging those inner thigh muscles. Take a breath in, push back. Now we're going to straighten the foot out, flex the toes, walk your hands forward, and walk them as far out as you want to. So if you're really flexible, you could probably maybe even touch your nose to your knee, or you can stay right up here. If this is too much, right here is good too. If you're up here, try to keep a straight back and try to keep those toes flexed. So let's stay here for a couple of counts. Again, try to be present here. So sometimes the hamstring stretches can feel really annoying, right? Especially if you have a lot of tightness. So how can you allow yourself to just soften a little bit here? Be here with the stretch. Allow it to be active as you're pointing those toes towards you. Just a few more breaths. Beautiful. Bring the foot right underneath you. Let's come back down and do a round of cat-cow. We are here in tabletop position. Take a breath in, exhale, belly button up and in. Go ahead and open your chest up, look up. Exhale, round the spine out. Round it out, look back towards your thighs. Back to neutral spine. Walk your hands back up to your hips. And candlestick pose. Left foot comes out. Find your balance here. Take a breath in and bend the knee. And coming back up. If you want, inhale your hands up. Exhale. Inhale, hands up. Exhale. Couple more times here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to place your hands on your hips, straighten the foot out, flex the toes towards you, and if you want, bring your hands down to the floor. If you have that in you, or you can bring your forehead down to your knee. Totally up to you. We're going to stay here for a few. Remember to keep those toes flexed towards you. So as you're lengthening the hamstring, flexing the toes contracts the quadricep muscle. So it creates more length here in the hamstring. And if you want, you can even move your toes side to side, if that's something that you want to add as an addition. But otherwise, find some stillness here. Just a couple more breaths. And bring that knee, tuck it underneath, coming back to a tabletop position. Take a breath in, exhale, belly button comes up and in, draw it in. Feel your core set to feel those abs engaged. Open the chest up, look up. Exhale, round the belly out. Scoop it out, look back towards your thighs. Come back to neutral spine. Go ahead and work on our shoulders. So here, I'm just facing you so you can see me. So here in tabletop position, inhale the right hand up. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, look up. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, look up. Exhale, thread the needle. And go ahead and lower the hand all the way down to the floor. Place the temple on the floor. Use your left hand to push the floor away from you for a nice deep shoulder stretch. Inhale your hand up. And exhale, lower back down. Let's switch sides. Inhale the left hand up. Open up. Exhale, thread the needle, hover. Inhale back up. Exhale, thread the needle, hover. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. It's the last time. Thread. Keep it there. Place the temple on the floor. Push the floor away from you. Nice deep shoulder stretch here. Inhale a hand up. Exhale, lower back down. So from our tabletop position, let's go ahead and lower all the way down to the floor. Place your hands in front of you and then place one hand on top of the other for crocodile pose. Place your forehead on top of the back of your palm. And find a couple of deep breaths here. Allow your exhale to be loud, and you'll find that acoustically it surrounds you, almost like an ocean sound. And see if you can just allow yourself to really soften here. Just relax. Sometimes in these quiet moments, you might have a lot of negative thoughts. But maybe you're not good enough about something. Maybe something isn't working out the way that you wanted it to be. What if you just let that go for a minute? What if you just allowed your breath to remind you of what you have right now? You have you. You have your mat. You have your breath. Take your hands by your side body, have your palms face up, forehead is down on the floor. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift your chest and your forehead off, hands come up, half focus. Bring the shoulders away from the ears, pinch the shoulder blades together, engage the core. See if your legs want to lift up. How high can you get your legs up? Breath in, exhale, lower down, place the left cheek on the mat. If you want, you can bend your knees and windshield wiper from side to side, releasing some tension in the low back. Bring your forehead back to the mat. Take a breath in, exhale, lift up your forehead, chest, legs, engage the core. Pinch the shoulder blades together, shoulders away from the ears, nice and high here. If you've ever done skydiving, it kind of feels like this, except not on the floor. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower down, right cheek comes to the mat. Bend your knees, sway side to side. Go ahead and bring your hands back underneath you for crocodile, just for one more breath. Big breath in. Open up, exhale here. Beautiful. Go ahead and push yourself up. We're going to use the wall for legs up the wall. Now, if you don't have a wall near you, you can use the bolster and place your sacrum on the bolster and then allow your feet to come up with gravity holding your feet up in the air. Or if you have a wall, go ahead and shift your booty all the way towards the wall. Lift your legs up. And let your hands go in a T or on your belly or whatever's comfortable. Go ahead and allow yourself to relax here. So whatever needs to be let go of, just let it go. those thoughts pull you away, right? Something is happening. I don't feel good about this. Maybe you're having some shame. And the reason I'm saying it is because I do. It happens to all of us. What if you gently reminded yourself to come back to what you're doing right now? And to help you with that, think of your breath coming in and out. Maybe you can envision the tip of your nose and then see the air coming in and out through the tip of your nose. This is called mindfulness. These are building blocks for meditation, for creating a sense of calmness. And slowly lower our feet down. And come back to our mat. Before we go into our final resting pose, let's go ahead and do some supine twist, but this time with a little bit of a longer hold. So bring your knees into your chest, lower them down to the right, look over to the left. Stay here. If you want more, you can cross your knees like you're sitting cross-legged in a chair. Go ahead and uncross your knees. Bring your knees up through center. Lower them to the opposite side. Look to the opposite side. And if you want, again, you can cross your knees like you're sitting cross-legged in a chair. Just allow yourself to relax here. Uncross your knees, back through center. And go ahead and let your feet go long. Palms facing up. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. And just fully relax here. Bring the other hands up overhead. Exhale, bring your knees to your chest, roll over to the side. Use your bicep as a pillow and just pause here for a minute.
Tell yourself something kind. Something that you've really been wanting to hear. When you're ready, go ahead and push yourself up. When you're ready, go ahead and push yourself up
To a seated position. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Thanks so much for doing this class. Namaste.